This is So Like You Know, the podcast your mother warned you about. I'm Bo.
And I'm JP.
And this is the show for March 7th, 2018. We're 10 days away from St. Paddy's Day, the most joyous drinking day of the year.
Is it because of green beer? Or is it just a nice... I don't know. I think there are other days throughout the year that it's better to drink too.
No, there's other... For me, there's other days of the year to drink because of, but not to drink to. Maybe to drink to forget.
And forget to stop drinking.
So, anyways, guys, this is a fantastic So Like You Know podcast your mother warned you about, and we are glad that you are here. And don't forget, we do a live show every Thursday at 9:30 Mountain Standard Time, right here on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube at SOYK Radio. But please make sure you join us. Try to avoid more of those so I don't sound like Rick.
Like a chihuahua getting run over.
Yeah, basically. But as you know, we always like to start our show with the intro to the craft brew.
In review.
Mr. Pizzle, what are we drinking?
Tonight, we are drinking... Oh, God, the name. Beeldorf Kolsch? Beeldorf? Beeldorf Kolsch from Periodic Brewing.
Sounds good to me.
It is a 5% ABV. We've always loved Kolsch beers here, and they're really, really hard to make, but super easy to drink. Like cereal mixed with beer. Come to think of it, maybe this is our new breakfast beer.
If this tastes like cereal mixed with beer, I'm not going to be very happy.
I'm saying it's drinkability, sir. Drinkability.
Maybe? I don't know. We'll find out, because that's what we're here for, and that's what we do for you guys.
I don't drink too many Kolsch's, so...
It's an interesting one. I mean, the Kolsch was derived from Germany in a certain region near the Kolsch River. The water was gotten. They got it from there, so yeah. But it's still pretty cool.
Can a Kolsch be made not in Germany, or is it?
It can. It started with the Kolsch River. That was where like the hops and the barley were made up, but I'm sure it's just a flavor profile now. So, but yeah, we're going to find out what this beer tastes like, and we're going to let you know at the end of the show. But yeah, so moving forward, we got Slick Feed,
where we geek on your week.
Oh yeah. So, I wish I could say I was surprised at this one, but not totally. A doctor, who I'd like to point out is a doctor in psychology, has started selling young blood to morons in Silicon Valley. Yeah. So for a mere $8,000, you can have the blood of a 16 to 25-year-old injected into your body, and it's supposed to fight Alzheimer's, heart disease, memory loss, multiple sclerosis, and PTSD. I don't know how that works.
Can I become an investor for this?
Yeah, I want to make money off.
It's like, idiots. I want 2% of everyone you sell.
Yeah, that would be a phenomenal thing. So yeah.
It's so dumb.
Oh, I forgot to write the doctor's name in here. Hold on.
Dr. Oz?
Probably. Youngblood selling. Company sells Youngblood. Oh, I forgot his name.
Just type in doctor.
Jesse Karmazin. Either way.
Sounds like a fake name to me.
Well, I looked up his credentials because I was curious. He went to Stanford Medical University and got his degree in psychology. So I don't know what that has to do with the blood system and whether or not he knows the, how well it can fix your body. But, you can't stop madness and you can't stop people from purchasing who are currently, they are buying the blood from him. This isn't just like, hey, do this. It's like, hey, I'm already making money off of this.
Young blood doesn't make you smarter.
No, I
Like,
mean,
if, like ingestion of blood.
if it did something, we'd still be drinking the blood of our enemies from their skulls, which
I know,
mean,
like multiple transfusions like could lead you to be like AIDS free, but
yeah,
it's not stem cells here, people. It's
no
just blood.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
Your body treats blood like it's any other type of blood.
Your body. And not to mention, it's the plasma. It's not even all the blood. There's no real rationality or logic to this one. So
It's money, dude. It's just like anything else.
Yeah. It's just another Dr. Oz scheme, as you said.
or that one doctor who made millions off of saying that vaccines cause autism. He's not a doctor.
Nope. Yeah.
He's not a doctor now, and had to go
He's
publicly.
not a doctor.
I'm not a doctor. Leave me alone.
Hot dickings. That's where I got that voice from Dr. Tran. I mean, I didn't know how to do that voice until Dr. Tran.
I think that voice has always been around for me. It's just like
it's always been around,
not
but
directed at anything.
at that point, that was when I started to learn the voice. I was like, it was always in movies.
Any woman, give him some lip, and he sets him straight with a good, strong dickie.
Big, hot dickings. So yeah.
Leave me alone. It was like a 15-minute skit.
It was so stupid. There's multiple videos.
But like the initial one? It was
the initial one was the gold one.
Now in 3D. Why would you leave me alone?
Yeah. Speaking of handing out hot dickings, if you want to hand them out to, big dinosaurs. That was a weird lead into this. You can play Tarak again. So if you guys remember Tarak, that was the awesome dinosaur fighting game from 1998 or something.
PlayStation?
No, Nintendo 64.
Well, that's right. It wasn't on PlayStation.
Yeah. What's up, Liz? What's up, Daniel?
Hey.
So yeah, I mean, if you guys remember the old Turok, I was a big fan of Turok 2. That was when I first started playing, but I still enjoyed the original. But if you guys are excited about that, I know I am. Turok Dinosaur Hunter #1 is coming to the Nintendo Switch on March 18th.
Are they just straight up porting it, or is it going to be up-res?
Now, there's been some back and forth on that, and I don't know. I couldn't find any definitive information on whether or not it was going to be up-res or anything like that. The company did hint at the fact that they're wanting to do Turok 2 as well, and that one they had talked about up-resing. So we'll kind of see what that goes from there. Daniel says, I don't know about awesome. I like GoldenEye more. I liked them both, really.
I'm only familiar with GoldenEye.
Because they're both first-person shooters, I guess. But, I don't know, something about fighting dinosaurs was exciting.
That's why I'm surprised if you've never played Dino Crisis.
I know. It's one of those things like, maybe I have. Sup, Jeremy? Maybe I have. I just totally fucking forgot. I mean, it does happen. So, I mean, GoldenEye was fantastic, and it was one of those ones I loved to play with my friends. It was phenomenal. But I liked Turok more playing by myself. So...
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. I mean, this is how it goes. But, I mean, I'm definitely excited to play. As far as GoldenEye, though, you can play that right now. In an up-res form, on Steam.
I thought on PlayStation they did, like, a remake of GoldenEye. They called it, like, GoldenEye something. It was, like, for PlayStation 2.
If they did, I don't remember that.
Remember correctly. Daniel.
Yeah, the only GoldenEye I ever played was on my Nintendo 64. Daniel says, yeah, Dino Crisis was better.
Yeah.
Maybe Dino Crisis will come to one of the systems soon, and I can finally play it. Or I can just get an emulator and just play the damn thing.
They had 3.
Yeah.
Altogether. So it's Dino Crisis 1 and 2, and then third, it was Xbox 360 exclusive where they took it to space, and it died. This is why you don't take series to space if they're not spacefaring already.
Okay. So, real quick, we're going to jump into something real quick. One of our friends went to go see Captain Marvel tonight
Uh-huh.
And he texted us and said, all you need to know about Captain Marvel is good kitty.
Yeah. Apparently that cat is the star of the movie.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't watch the trailer.
Oh, okay. You don't know anything of the...
I watched the initial one and I was like, okay, I want to see
comics? You know nothing?
Not much, really. No.
Right. I'll be
Captain
glad.
Marvel and Shazam were very limited for me. So these are going to be pretty new experiences for me overall. The only Shazam... No, it's going to be overall new. Daniel says, I've heard some very mixed things on Captain Marvel. I'm going to go see it, though. And we are, too. We'll probably end up going on Tuesday for that, cheaper matinee showing. So, yeah, we'll see. So, what's it saying? Wii, Nintendo DS, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360. That's weird. Why is it not showing Nintendo 64 in that lineup? Odd. But the most recent release was November 2011?
Yeah, this is the original game. 1997, 2010 was another game.
Yeah. And that was a fun damn game. Liz says, Kitty, cute burrito?
Yeah.
Yeah, word. So, yeah. But, Tarak, what else do we got? Oh, this one was exciting. I was working on the show notes, and JP sprung this one on me. PlayStation just recently did a new update to version 6.5. So make sure you have that. And if you are one of the people that has an iPhone...
iOS device.
Yeah, if you get an iOS device...
I'm thinking it would work on an iPad as well.
It could. I imagine it would do better on a newer iPad that has a 5 gigahertz accessibility.
Yeah, but PlayStation in general, I think, is just set at 2.4. I
am unsure because I've always had mine hardwired.
The regular PlayStation, I'm pretty sure, is set at 2.4, and then like Pros could be 5.
I mean, it makes sense. A 2.4 is a beefier system versus the 5, which you're going for speed, but there's a 150 megabit cap on them anyways, so you're really be fine on 2.4. But, do what you can. But yeah, so if you guys are interested and you'd like to check that out, go to the Apple Store and you actually pick up the PS4 Remote Play. I tried it earlier. I played Steep and Hitman. For a little bit. And I will say, it's cool that they have the on-screen keys and everything. It is not designed for that, though. If you have maybe one of the controllers the phone pushes in, and it can control those on the screen, that'd be a different story. But not having the R2, R1, L2, which is
crazy,
basically freaking imperative to any PlayStation game.
Claw it, where it's like you cradle.
Oh yeah, no, I was having to hold it like this to do the stuff, and then control R1, R2 up there. I was like, that's a little much for me.
So I used my Vita.
Yeah, I always wanted a Vita. It was just one of those things. I never had the money, and then. I don't know how long support's going to last on them.
Well, recently, Sony had announced this year that they would no longer, for free games for the month, they would no longer be supporting PSP, Vita, and PlayStation 3. So it's only, and that happened this month, actually, with the release of...
Was that this month?
Yeah, this month they're releasing the remastered
because we were talking about that when we were
Call of Duty,
Washington.
Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
And something else. And
there were some big titles that everyone was excited for.
Oh god, it's a puzzle game. I forget what it's called.
Who knows?
But I'm interested in it.
Who knows?
I want to play the.
I still want to be
remastered.
It's one of those things. There's times where Hannah's watching TV down there, and I'm like, I would love to be able to play the PlayStation right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh no, I'll whip out my Switch. I mean, that's fine. I've been enjoying Super Mario Odyssey a lot. Let's Go Eevee has been really fun. I put down Zelda for a bit because I don't want to beat it. I played it too quick, and I don't like beating games very fast. It makes me sad.
Well, that's what you have to do with Assassin's Creed, because you put it off for so long, and then it's like the new game's about to come, and it's like, oh no, it's just like a mad.
Play it all, I'm panicking.
Finish everything.
Yeah, that's true. So, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, they've already announced the fact that there's another Zelda game coming out for the Switch. So, I remember we talked about that on the last show. But
I think so.
There's another one coming. Yeah, I think we talked about that with the Xbox games that were coming out. So, yeah.
Speaking of another thing coming.
Yeah.
Segways.
No. Baptiste. Yeah, I'm excited
Is
for
it
this.
Baptiste or Baptiste?
I say Baptiste because he's from South America and they pronounce their E's. I think he said it was from South America. I have to read it. Perhaps. Yeah, so he is the new hero that is going to be on Overwatch. Me and JP were checking him out earlier. So he's got a few different abilities. His main shot is a burst fire rifle. He has healing grenades and 10s that he can shoot. He has it's kind of like a boost, like a health boost that he can pop.
It's a heal over time, so it's a hot.
Yeah.
Anyone in that area gets that, even if they leave it, it still follows them for a couple seconds.
Yeah, it's a weak version of like Zenyatta's orb, but it's an AoE effect. It's about, I would say, it maybe 20% not as strong as. And then he also has a invincibility one that he drops. So what happens is you drop the invincibility, an orb pops up, and then anyone in the vicinity that is on your team maintains like the last fifth of their health bar.
Yep.
So if you drop the invincibility thing and you can drop a heal, you can keep them dying and you can try to get their health back up.
But there's a weird stipulation with that, is that the enemy can shoot that orb or disc that's above him and destroy the invincibility thing.
Yes. And now, mind you, none of these are the ults. His ult is a little different. That is capable of putting up a wall in front of the enemy or in front of your team, one way or the other, and whatever your team or you fire through is accentuated. Sup, AJ? I assume that's New Zealandese. Kaiora Maori? Wait, that sounds familiar. That's something, isn't it?
For hello?
I don't know, it's fun to say.
What's up, man?
Yeah, so the wall it puts up, anything that goes through, and it seems like that was projectiles. I don't know if that will count with like Moira's healing beam or damage beam. I didn't find out.
Or May's like
Frost.
Original Frost.
Yeah. So at this point, I'm making the assumption at projectiles, because firing his bullets through and his health grenades through boosted them by, it looked like, about 20%. Yeah. So seemed pretty cool to me. I'm interested in playing him.
You're not really heals.
No. I am Reaper.
That's more my role.
Yeah.
I play tank and healer. Mostly healer.
And I play Reaper, May, and tanks. That's really mine. And I switch to Dad when I'm doing like the 1v all kind of thing.
Oh.
So I thought I was gonna be good with my sock off, and it got cold. Yeah, so cool stuff.
Stop spoiling things. That's why we have a show.
But anyways, he is live right now on the PTR, the public test region. And if you guys don't have that and you're playing on console, it should be released around March 20th, depending if he gets reworked, anything like that. But he is fun to play, that's for dang sure.
It's about time support got new blood.
Yeah, it's definitely needed. We don't need more assault characters.
Or hybrid healer tanks.
Yeah. So,
looking at you.
He has pretty good survivability too, especially with the heals he can drop on himself.
And then
the AoE seemed about the same size as Dad's self heal. So, and it's one of those things. If you have a Dad and a Baptiste, and and the two orbs would drop next to each other like titties on the battlefield, then you could do pretty well, at least in, you know, a lot of options, like if you're flanking or if everyone's that's just full dive on you.
He's not a main healer. He's an off heal.
He is a support healer.
Yeah.
So if you want a main heal, you get Mercy or Moira.
Mm-hmm.
So unless you're really, really good with
Anna. Anna is considered a main heal for...
Oh yeah, but that's like Master Diamond class. If someone picks Anna in like kind of where I am, which is I play just below Master, and it's not totally because I'm that badass, it's because I play, my friends are on that, so the server automatically sticks me there all the time.
I think if you have to look at their character thing, and if they've just been playing Anna this whole time and they're at that level, you have to think that they're pretty decent at Anna.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a reason I'm good at Reaper. When you look at my play time,
don't look at mine.
OP's, you know, way
you
everything
just see
goes.
Zenyatta up there everywhere.
Yeah. Daniel says he's looking forward to the new character and the rocket boots. Oh yeah, rocket jump. I forgot about that.
You have to crouch to charge your jump.
Yeah, so you can't
escape.
tap control or crouch to try to charge it. That's what JP was hoping for.
What if you can charge it and it's like just like weird hop? Because you definitely slow down when you crouch.
Yeah, So you slow down, but if you are trying to do like a flanking maneuver, get above someone, it does work. Mm-hmm. So it's definitely a good way to get on to, you know, a sniper
or escape.
Yeah, or get out really quick.
That's where you would kind of use your combo of like the invulnerability and then charge your jump so you can leave.
Yeah, but the jump is not as far as Monkey.
No, definitely not. Nowhere close. You can get up to like any second story platform really easily, but anything above that you either have to have the right angle or...
Yep. What's up, Eric? Dana says, yeah, same with Diva for me for the time and her being my main. Yep. Adri says, yeah, you're correct. It is Maori language. It's pronounced Kiora. Kiora means hello. Well, Kiora to you too. So yeah, no, cool stuff. Like I said, I'm gonna have to play him more to see if it's an interest, but it is fun having a more DPS healer that you don't have to switch between like your DPS and your heals.
It's a very stable shot too, like his burst rifle. Like
it is.
Like just watching it, there's hardly any flinch, and you're accurate like from like 30 meters away.
Yeah, two trigger pulls is enough to headshot another, at least the training bots. So yeah, I mean, it'll take some practicing.
But then, like, you throw up your matrix, and then it's like one shot. I was like, what are you doing? You're just destroying people with that.
So I would be real interested to see if the matrix works with Moira's damage stuff, because that could get real mean real fast.
Oh, like her beam?
Yeah, if she does the damage beam through that. Because her damage beam is pretty damn obnoxious. It's got a pretty big AoE going after you. It doesn't have to be dead on.
Would it work for Reinhardt's like ground pound? Like,
I'm gonna say
if it went through and it's just like
yes for the time being.
Could you imagine? He's like put that up and then Reinhardt smashed and just killed everybody with that hammer smash?
What would be cool? Oh, that would be interesting if they did that on Overwatch, so that powers could be like teamed up together. So,
like in Dynasty Warriors, when you're waiting to use your wushu with other fighters.
Well, and I was thinking like as well. Oh, what's that other fucking anime I've been watching? Shit. Oh God.
Character.
Everything's gone from my brain.
Wow. Give me something.
The big buff dude who's like super cocky and he's got like the massive axe, but when it's nighttime he's weak as all hell. Mm-hmm. What is that? Mm-hmm. What anime is that? Seven Deadly Sins. Thank you.
I was like, you just give me a character or a name, describe someone. I was like,
so yeah, how they can put their stuff together.
Yeah,
that would be super cool if they did that. So if you put that matrix up. And then he did his hammer. So instead of just knocking them down, it also threw them. That would be really cool.
Nice.
So, and yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like Daniel says, Anna plus Matrix, Nano Boost special. Yeah. It would just be super cool. Yeah. It would be super damn cool.
I want to see like what the pros do with him. It's always fun to see. Like I never would have thought to use May and Bastion together.
Yep.
Surprise, Bastion! I was like, what?
Well, that was when I first started playing Overwatch. I did a lot of Bastion just because he's easy. And then Eric says, off topic, did you cut your hair?
Me?
Or me? I mean, I cut my hair, but he also had cut his hair.
It's growing back. I cut the sides.
Are you talking about his like top knot he doesn't have anymore?
It's combed over.
But yeah, no, he cut it a while back.
I was wearing a hat.
Yep. We were having to deal with customers, and it required a different haircut for JP.
Not anymore.
Yep. Much easier. So, yeah. Cool stuff. Anyways, moving forward, I want to tell you about one of our awesome other hosts and slick individuals, the Slick Knights.
She's a manager now.
Yes. That's Shell. You can follow her on Twitter and Facebook at Shell Shock Cosplay, where she does awesome cosplays and she takes part of other events, such as Knights of the Tempest, which is her sword fighting, jousting,
equestrian group.
Yep, equestrian group where they go and they do shows and training classes and all kinds of cool, exciting stuff like that. And you can definitely check her out if you're interested. Please do. You can check them on Facebook, Instagram, Knights of the Tempest, or Twitter, Knights Tempest. And if you want to check out their shows they do during the kind of Ren Fair season.
Mm-hmm. They're currently episode 4 is on the docket.
Yeah, yep. You can go to the website, knightsofthetempest.com. Yeah. Now, while you're hanging out with us, make sure you show us some love. Spread the word that we can slick the world. So, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitch, and subscribe on YouTube at SLYK Radio. Woo. Honestly, if you Google at SLYK Radio, it's just going to fill the feed. Yep. You can look at all kinds of stuff. And if you're really bored, you can go look at our website, which hasn't been updated in forever.
I mean, last time it was updated was when I added my bio to it.
Yeah, it's been a bit.
So please go to our YouTube or Facebook right now and to become a Sly Knight today.
Yeah, do that stuff.
We need to make like new emblems and stuff.
Oh, it's Sly Knights, emblems. Need to promote the damn shirts more. We have shirts. You guys want a slick shirt?
They're really soft and amazing.
They are. I just need to get on top of making a damn ad for them. If you guys are interested in wanting a slick shirt, what did we say, $15? Oh, 15, $20, $20 if you want to help support us additionally. You guys can get a slick shirt. We got everything from small to XXL. So, but yeah, they're super soft. They're super comfy. Yep. They're super slick.
Daniel has one. Liz has one.
Yes. So yeah.
My brother AJ has one.
Yeah, pick up your slick shirts today and help support us. But moving forward into SlickTube.
Tube Slickers.
Yeah, so if you guys have not checked out Brightburn, you are missing out hardcore.
Yes. This is kind of a movie that you're looking for, but didn't know that you were looking for it.
Mm-hmm. I completely and totally second that. If you guys have not seen Brightburn, I advise that you pull up the link, save it, and then watch it after us, because we're still pretty awesome too. And what's up, Sherry?
Hey, Sherry.
Right, Daniel says, God, that looks so good. It is, they're not calling it this, but it's evil Superman.
Yes. It's Superman adolescence.
Yeah, so imagine instead of Kal-El going to the Kents and become a nice, well-rounded child, he becomes an evil being, bends on destroying people and causing mayhem and murder, and it is definitely going to be a horror suspense film, and it looks so exciting.
Directed by James Gunn.
Yes, directed by James Gunn, fantastic director. And I'm with Daniel. He says, I hope it doesn't disappoint.
But it's just like two genres that you never thought would meet. Like superhero, horror.
Yeah. I mean, if you really think about it, it's almost like the Bizarro Superman, but It would be interesting if they were to continue Brightburn,
Oh.
and then Bizarro was like the good Superman.
He ends up being Bizarro?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Oh, correction from Daniel. He says Gunn is producing, not directing.
Oh, producing?
But still, James Gunn is involved, and that makes me happy. I'm good about that. He says, do you mean Ultraman or Red Sun Superman? Kind of. Maybe. I don't know. But I do mean Bizarro. Like the weird Bizarro Superman that wanted to be Superman. Yeah.
Bizarro plus it equals Brightburn.
Yes! That is solid. I'll give you that. That works out really well. Yeah, but I'm definitely excited for this one. The second trailer had just dropped. If you're interested, it is coming out May 24th. Plastic started. What did I type?
I have no idea.
I think I tried to reset the world. Yeah, but it's coming out May 24th, so we can check that out. Jeremy says, yeah, Red Sun, hopefully not Bizarro.
Jerome.
Well, yeah, we know who he is. He had a heavy dusting of Downsy. I mean, that's not wrong. He was definitely not intelligent by any means. He was very much controlled by the Legion of Doom.
Yeah.
Back at the Legion of Doom. They always talk like this.
Memorial Day weekend, as Daniel says.
Yes. What was it? Why were all the evil guys back in the... Why was it always, I'm evil, I'm going to kill you and eat your babies?
Probably because they were all white guys, and you had to differentiate by voice.
What's terrifying about white people? When they have high voices, fear them! So, yeah. I don't know where I went with that one. Anyways, so something that we want to tell you about, I haven't really kept up on Arrow.
Nope.
No.
Not at all.
It fell off for me, and I didn't have the interest, but I know people like Daniel are very interested, and I want to make sure that people who are heard about this, that he did release a video recently, a very heartfelt, teary video for his fans, saying why he decided to end Arrow, and why he plans on moving on, and this is going to be the last season. Now, the cool cool part is that it's just really, I don't know, it's definitely overran itself from what I understand.
Overstayed, it's welcome.
So it could have ended a while back.
5 years.
I know I've said this before, I'm totally honest. If I could have watched all of Arrow without needing to watch anything else, I would have kept watching it. But having to go back and forth between stuff just killed it for me. And I know that bothers Daniel. I'm sorry, man. But yeah, it just... That would really help me out a lot more.
There's so many flashbacks that I could take. Like, after season 5, there shouldn't be any more flashbacks. Because it's 5 years.
Yeah, we know what happened already. Daniel says, and yeah, sad to see Arrow go next season, but it left the door open for cameos in the future, which is true.
Yeah.
Liz says the Highlander is the newest villain on Arrow right now. The Highlander? Like the actual Highlander? Mm. Is he a DC person? I did not know that. Mm. When I think of Highlander, I think of, the old movie and things. I was unaware. Highlander DC?
If I can spell Lander.
Oh. Yeah.
Highlander DC restaurant.
Highlander comics. Holy shit! It's totally...
It's a comic, but it doesn't have anything to do with it.
Well, the comic looks like it's based off of the movie. I honestly did not know this. That's very interesting. I need to look into this a little bit more.
There's also a Highlander anime movie.
That I do know about. It was on HBO for a while there, I think. Daniel says, I haven't watched the last couple episodes. I was finishing The Gifted. Liz says, the man that used to play in the Highlander series. But I'll catch up by next week. Okay,
so it's the person who played the Highlander, not an actual Highlander.
Okay, I understand more.
Adrian Paul.
Yeah. I actually met Adrian Paul. He's a very chill guy. He was at Denver Comic-Con's first year, I think. I have an audio recording from him somewhere where he was introducing Slick. I have there's 8 famous people who introduced. I had one from William Shatner.
Damn it!
I don't know where it went. It just into the ether, gone forever.
You just need Kevin Sorbo.
And I kind of think that we had his too. I think it went with a dead hard drive.
No.
Yeah. So
it's okay. We'll just get Khaleesi, Mother of Dragons, to record her intro one day.
Yes. Damage says the only DCC I didn't go to because I didn't know it was a thing, which is fair. I mean, we had randomly found about it because Chris at the time, I think, was really into Twitter, and it had popped up on his feed randomly. So, Jeremy says I was balls deep into Highlander. That's fair. Liz had such a crush on Adrian Paul when she was younger. I mean, he was kind of the dude that you crushed on or you wanted to be. He was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
He was awesome. So, I kind of wanted to be Kevin Sorbo, but...
You're so pointed!
Danny says we ran into it by accident for the second year, which is... shit happens, man. It's just a cool thing. It's good that you eventually got around to it. That's the important part.
Yep.
So, speaking of the DC Universe, Suicide Squad 2 is back in the news.
Woo!
Yeah. It was
watch it.
Yeah, so
sometime.
Last week we talked about Will Smith leaving Suicide Squad 2, which we found out more about and had to do with scheduling issues.
Yep.
Scheduling
conflict.
I don't believe that. I think it was more of he didn't feel like it was a good move for his career.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just me making assumptions. But Idris Elba is going to be stepping into the role of Deadshot instead.
Yep. And director James Gunn, he says that Elba was the only choice to replace Big Willie.
Yeah. I mean, I love Idris Elba. He's a fantastic actor.
I think
well-deserved.
More serious, it seems like.
Stuff. And yeah, he's definitely going to be more serious.
Yeah. Sherry says he's making Bad Boys 3.
I don't know. It's one of those things, it's I want him to do well, but I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. It looks like you are jerking off. Yes. I was looking at a little film down there. I'm like, look at that. He's going to town. Yeah, no, I mean, Idris Elba is fantastic. He's phenomenal. He's a great actor. It's just, most recently, I did see him in the Dark Tower movie, and I fell asleep. And it's mostly because he was completely the wrong person for the role.
They described him as like Clint Eastwood and
Stephen King. Yeah. And it's not just because he was black.
Not just because Stephen King wrote it.
Yeah. He was a white guy in the book. That is well documented. I don't know why anyone says otherwise. But that's not the problem I have. It's far from it.
They wrote him.
When I heard it was Idris Elba, I was like, I'm fine with this.
That's cool.
I'm fine with this. This is cool. He's a fantastic actor. He will fill the part.
Wrote it weird.
Yeah, and then they made the story shitty.
I was just like,
so,
okay.
I mean, it was one of those things like, he was acting out the part that you can tell was given to him, but I knew there was so much wrong with it that I lost interest so freaking aggressively. Yeah, definitely, Jeremy. He was supposed to be a weathered old white guy, so they could have at least given us a weathered ass old black guy.
You've been like Ron Perlman.
I mean, even if they're going for black guys, I think I would have.
What, Morgan Freeman?
I would have rolled with Morgan Freeman more.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
The dude is supposed to be thousands of years old. I mean, just weird one. Anyways.
Black don't crack.
Yeah. Oh my god, I would love to have Let Us Babies. Oh my god, I would love to have Let Us, like a lettuce baby? Like Cabbage Patch Kid?
Let Us Babies?
Let Us Babies.
Sherry, clarify.
Daniel says, I'm torn on Idris being Deadshot. Though with the news that the entire DCEU basically being dead and pretty much the only thing going forward is Wonder Woman and Aquaman and nothing connected, I may check out Suicide Squad 2 or a reboot or whatever they decide to do.
Damn autocorrect.
Yeah.
Damn it, autocorrect.
So, I mean, I'm right there with you. It's a rough thing. They tried to rebuild the DCEU, but they didn't. They were trying to rush it. Yeah, they gave us 2 fantastic movies with,
Wonder Woman.
surprise or not, had good backstory. They gave us a little bit of backstory. They gave us a fantastic movie to go along with it. It wasn't all about the origins, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
That's the important part. I don't need more origin movies.
Unless if it's a character I didn't know. Like Wonder Woman, I don't know.
Well, that's what it is. It wasn't all origin story for her, though.
Mm-hmm.
At least it wasn't focused. We know where she came from, and it was focused on her leaving the island, but it didn't feel so much origin story. It felt more like a whole rounded story about a bunch of stuff.
Yep.
At least that's how I felt about it.
Except for that goddamn mustache on Ares.
God, it was so bad.
Why?
So bad.
Why? Like, even you went to flashback mode, and he still had that stupid mustache.
Yeah. It's so bad.
It's just like, I didn't get it.
Oh, Sherry was talking wanting to have babies with Idris Elba. Okay.
Makes sense.
Daniel says Denzel maybe. Ooh, Denzel Washington would be fantastic for Roland. I would have rolled with that just fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Morgan may not be able to do the action stuff as easily as Denzel Washington. That's true. Morgan Freeman played God, so that would be ancient enough. Do you know of other old black men besides Morgan Freeman? Oh, Denzel Washington now.
I think Cuban Gooding Jr. He may have done a decent...
He could have done that too. He varies his roles enough that I think he could have done that. It would have been some method acted for him.
I think
but
I've seen him with older or he's starting to gray a little bit in movies. And I was like, hey, he pull it off.
I mean, he did that. Was it Diver? What was that military movie? The Navy Diver.
This movie I was thinking about.
Yeah, I mean, and in that, I mean, he played he did the stoic stuff well, which is Roland.
Yeah,
so
he's very.
I know, but I think he could do. I think it would work. It would work. So I don't know. I could see how it could work. I want it to work. Idris Elba is fantastic. It's a little strange. James Earl Jones?
James Earl Jones.
Forrest Whitaker. Morpheus.
Lawrence Fishburne?
I saw a meme. Earlier that says, "Has someone ever done something so stupid it gave you Forrest Whitaker eye?"
No, man.
And I was like, "That's so true."
There you go, Sherry.
That's just how that is him. But as soon as I read that, I was like, I know exactly that feeling. Oh, yeah. So that would be good stuff. Yeah, weird things.
You mean Lawrence Fishburne? So how was it like being mother? That was like being in the Matrix.
Yeah, red pill or blue pill?
You mean Lawrence Fishburne?
Yep.
I was in the fucking Matrix.
Yep, Forrest Whitaker. Oh my god.
Could Sam Jackson play?
He popped into my head, and then I was like, no. The thing is that with the...
She says Lawrence would do great. Which, I kind of think so.
Yeah, I mean, he could. So, it depends on... I've never heard Samuel L. Jackson not do kind of like the hot-headed black dude stereotype.
Yeah.
So that is his thing. That is who he is, and that's fine. Yeah, Roland is a straight-laced, stoic,
man of
on
words.
point. Yeah. He's that kind of weird. So it'd be weird. It would be weird to see him in that role.
Sam Jackson and Sam Jackson. He can't be a character.
So, You should find the video Samuel Jackson saying, "I'm not Lawrence Fishburne."
Yeah, it's hilarious. It was like someone in the Matrix, and he's like, he blew up on that reporter.
Yep.
I was like, get wrecked.
Samuel Jackson needs to let others have roles. Oh yeah. I mean, he's a fantastic actor, but he is Samuel L. Jackson. That's, we know him.
Yeah, I think he would do it. Yeah. Lawrence Fishburne.
Yep.
I think.
Sorry, I got Forrest Whitaker in my head now. It's so bad, it's fantastic. Anyways, all right. Last thing with Slip Tube. Slip Tube.
Hey.
Slick Tube. The Sandlot. Yeah, if anyone was a big fan of that movie, which I hope everyone was, it's phenomenal. It's returning as a TV series, which is super exciting.
With all the original cast returning.
Yes, and it said all the original cast, which meant everyone.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Usually that doesn't happen. It's like there's a falling out. I don't talk to that guy anymore.
Yeah, which is exciting because was it Ricky Rodriguez? He was the only one that didn't come back for like that photo shoot they did maybe at the beginning of the year last year.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And yeah, I mean, so if they said all of it and they literally brought everyone back, that'd be really exciting to see that. I assume it would be them being parents dealing with their children. Mm-hmm. One of them's probably got a drug problem.
Going through puberty.
Another one is abusive towards their child, and they just got to get it all together. No. It's very
They don't want to play baseball.
Turn.
He wants to play football.
Yeah. Daniel says, so the Sandlot TV series, very torn because it's supposed to be set in the 80s, but we know where they ended up in the 90s.
Yeah. One of them is a sports announcer, and one of them is like a pro player.
Well, one of them got lost in the 60s, yeah. The funny thing of the guy... Oh, that's something else. So, yeah, I mean, it's a weird one. I don't know how I feel about it either. I'm excited.
Do we know, like, what network?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna make just a throw-out guess of there. Probably the CBS, live or CBS All Access. That sounds like a proper place for a Sandlot TV series.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like Netflix. That seems weird.
Netflix, he thinks. Daniel says.
Netflix, you think? I'm gonna guess it's CBS All Access.
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime. That's not a bad one. And I only say that because I don't know much of the Amazon Prime original series. I haven't watched any of them.
Tick?
I watched a little bit of the Tick.
I don't know. I haven't watched anything.
So, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's good. When we find out what it's going to be on, that'll probably give us a better idea of what it's going to be like. Because each of these things definitely have their own aspect.
Yeah. They have their own charm. I'm like, who knows? That could be like one of the things like, hey, this is a much-watched series if you grew up watching The Sandlot.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. And that's the other thing, too, is CBS All Access, it's CBS. It's old.
Nostalgia. It's
old network.
They play on this.
They play on nostalgia. So
just like Lifetime.
Lifetime. It's like just like lactose.
Lifetime.
Huh? No one's picked it up yet. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying is right now it's just
an elevator pitch. It's like, someone grab it.
Yep. That's exactly what it is. So we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, we are on to our last section, the craft brew
in review.
So we've been drinking from Periodic Brewing, the Bledorf Kolsch.
I can't say that.
Bledorf Kolsch.
Someone would have to tell me how to say that.
It's from Colorado, and it is light, refreshing,
very drinkable beer.
Yes. This is a solid, very tasty beer, and I'm enjoying it. I drink this
beer with breakfast cereal. Like how the description said is like, this is probably a beer that you would drink with your cereal.
It is.
I would.
It is reminiscent of a sour without being sour.
Take his bottle. He's drunk.
Beer photos. Oh, I did. I looked at the. There we go. I got not look at my screen. Takes about he's drunk sometimes. I mean, come St. Patty's Day, I'm gonna start drinking at 9 in the morning or so. So, if you carry a comfortable buzz all day, then you're good for night.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like some sort of, well, you know the old wives' tale.
It's like
the young father's tale.
A stitch in time saves 9. You carry a buzz all day, you're good all night. Dad, you're just an alcoholic. Nonsense. Dad, I'm over here. What?
No. Wait. There's only one of you?
I thought you were twins. What did you do to your brother?
Where's your other mom? Anyways. So as far as the beer goes, quite tasty. Thoroughly enjoying it. Goes well with breakfast cereal. I would drink plenty of this. It's 4.75.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I would give it 4.5 for me.
4.5? So
Again, I'm not used to Kolsch, but
yeah.
It is a very drinkable beer.
Well, Kolsch can vary pretty lot from my experience.
Bland.
Yeah, it's like
very tasty.
Bland to this. This is very tasty. And then in between, you have these ones that it's almost like a pale ale.
That's
every once in a while.
when they say when you go to Germany, don't drink the Kolsch. Because that's like their Budweiser, their Bud Light.
Oh, I get
There
you.
are plenty other beers there that are better than the Kolsch from there. I was like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah, he said, Dad, I'm over here.
Over here, Dad. You gonna learn today. You gonna learn today. Where's your brother? Look at that cat. Goddamn cat.
Oh, God. Look at that cock. Goddamn cock. Anyways. If you guys enjoy us yelling out, look at that cock, make sure you follow us on Slick. And if you like our beer reviews, follow us on Untapped. That's UNTAPPD. That is the website and app where you can score your beers and share your thoughts with others. Let you know what you think about their beers. You can follow us on there at SLYK Radio. JP's on there.
J Pizzletron.
And Shell's on there, Shell Shot Cosplay. So check us out. Come enjoy our thoughts and
Toast us. And
toist us.
Toast us.
Toist us.
And then
I'm back to the evil man.
You can suggest beers to us from there. It's like what we should try. If anyone wants to ship us some like Gold Flake beer.
Yeah. Or if you're in Virginia and you have the Lucky Charms beer and you want to send us one,
yay.
do that too. Please. Somehow get us one of those because I want to try.
You just feel the diabetes. Just from drinking that. It's like there's 64 grams of sugar in this. Oh, jeez.
Ugh. Such a bad headache. Give me another one. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyways, I really do want to try that beer, though. If anyone can get their hands on that beer,
send it over.
Send it on over.
I may know someone in Virginia that does.
I have family in Virginia, but no one that I talk to.
Oh.
So it's one of those things. I can hope someone's like, "We'll get you that beer, buddy. We'll get it to you. Don't worry." So, anyways, guys, you know what? That's it for our show. Thanks for listening. Don't forget we put out new episodes every Thursday at 9:30 Mountain Standard Time right here on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube at SLYK Radio. So please come and chat with us live.
Woo! And when you see us roll through your feeds, make sure to finger that box and subscribe that button. Smash the like and become one of our Slick Knights today.
So Like You Know is not responsible for anything, ever.
Produced by Slick Solutions somewhere in Colorado.
And So Like You Know is completely weightless.
Like your opinion.
Just kidding.
We care.
But your government doesn't.
Don't you forget it.
We love you guys. Have a fantastic evening. We will see you next week. And make sure you check us out on our feeds on Facebook and stuff. And we post all kinds of weird stuff. What we do. Woo! So, love you.
Bye, guys.
Come on. Do good things. Do good things.